Dear students, this channel is for practicing PTA modules every day. If you are struggling with PTA reading module, you can purchase a reading course, which may help you to ace your reading score. Contact us on 6367949840, 9588068207.
The diamonds also showed strong similarities to tiny nanodiamonds, which are frequently found in meteorites. They're not identical, Haggerty said, but they're very similar. Astrophysicists, he added, have developed theories predicting that nanodiamonds form easily in the titanic stellar explosions called supernovas, which scatter debris through interstellar space. The deposits in the Central African Republic and Brazil, he said, probably come from the impact of a diamond-rich asteroid billions of years ago, when South America and Africa were joined. The first section of the book covers new modes of assessment. In Chapter 1, Kimball, Goldsmith College, London, responds to criticisms of design programs as formalistic and conventional, stating that a focus on risk-taking rather than hard work in design innovation is equally problematic. His research contains 3 parts that include preliminary exploration of design innovation qualities, investigation of resulting classroom practices, and development of evidence-based assessment. The assessment he describes is presented in the form of a structured worksheet, which includes a collaborative element and digital photographs in story format. Such a device encourages stimulating ideas, but does not recognize students as design innovators. The assessment sheet includes holistic impressions, as well as details about having, growing, and proving ideas. The ocean floor is home to many unique communities of plants and animals. Most of these marine ecosystems are near the water surface, such as the Great Barrier Reef, a 2,000 km long coral formation off the northeastern coast of Australia. Coral reefs, like nearly all complex living communities, depend on solar energy for growth, photosynthesis. The sun's energy, however, penetrates at most only about 300 meters below the surface of the water. The relatively shallow penetration of solar energy and the sinking of cold, subpolar water combine to make most of the deep ocean floor a frigid environment with few life forms. But early on, there wasn't a burgeoning business, there weren't houses in New York, Palm Beach, Florida, or the south of France. It is said that at one point there was one person to answer the telephones who changed her voice to become the shipping or billing department as needed. You more or less know the Estee Lauder story, because it's a chapter from the Book of American Business Folklore. In short, Josephine Esther Menser, daughter of immigrants, lived above her father's hardware store in Corona, a section of Queens in New York City. She started her enterprise by selling skin creams concocted by her uncle, a chemist, in beauty shops, beach clubs and resorts. An exotic type of diamond may have come to Earth from outer space, scientists say. Called carbonado or black diamonds, the mysterious stones are found in Brazil and the Central African Republic. They are unusual for being the color of charcoal and full of frothy bubbles. The diamonds, which can weigh in at more than 3,600 carats, can also have a face that looks like melted glass. Because of their odd appearance, the diamonds are unsuitable as gemstones. But they do have industrial applications and were used in the drill bits that helped dig the Panama Canal. The Food and Drug Administration's 1999 decision to allow manufacturers to include healthy claims on foods that deliver at least 6.25 grams of soy protein per serving and are also low in saturated fat and cholesterol has spurred tremendous interest in soy milk and other soy foods. A representative of manufacturer Food Tech International, Veggie Patch brand, reported that from 1998 to 1999, the percentage of consumers willing to try soy products jumped from 32% to 67%. Beliefs about soy's effectiveness in reducing the symptoms of menopause also attracted new consumers. A 2000 survey conducted by the United Soybean Board showed that the number of people eating soy products once a week DNA barcoding was invented by Paul Hebert of the University of Guelph in Ontario, Canada, in 2003. His idea was to generate a unique identification tag for each species based on a short stretch of DNA. Separating species would then be a simple task of sequencing this tiny bit of DNA. Dr. Hebert proposed part of a gene called cytochrome C oxidase I, CO1, as suitable to the task. All animals have it. It seems to vary enough, but not too much to act as a reliable marker. And it is easily extracted, because it is one of a handful of genes found outside the cell nucleus in structures called mitochondria. Barcoding has taken off rapidly since Dr. Hebert invented it. When the idea was proposed, it was expected to be a boon to taxonomists trying to name the world's millions of species. It has, however, proved to have a far wider range of uses than the merely academic, most promisingly in the realm of public health. Research by Monash University academic Bob Burrell has found a third of foreign students are graduating without a competent level of English. But Ms. Bishop says Australian universities only enroll foreign students once they have achieved international standards of language proficiency. This has been an extraordinary attack by Professor Burrell on our universities, she said. International students must meet international benchmarks in English language in order to get a place at a university in Australia, and they can't get into university without reaching that international standard.